Alrighty, PG-13. This is Cobra Viper Month. Cobra! Now we're looking at the 1990 Cobra Viper. And the Cobra Viper, well, the Rock Viper, 1990. He does have a cool grappling hook. And now I don't have, well, I might have his weapons. I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure here. But no, I don't have his weapons. Oh, it sucks. Oh yes, he had an oversized rifle. That's probably why, because it's no good. It's no good. And he does have a hose that connects to, imagine, maybe his backpack? So the hose would probably connect to his backpack. Oh yeah, there's an oxygen thing, I guess, for mountain climbing. The Rock Trooper says it all. He's a mountain trooper. You know, why didn't we just get a cool sounding name like Mountain Trooper? Rock Viper. And then we get the Mountain Trooper. You know? And the Rock Viper version 2. We're going to have to tone down the lighting just to see if his face will come in. There's version 2. Version 2 looks pretty nice as well. Now there was more versions of the Rock Viper. There was a 2003 Rock Viper. This one here is the 2002 Rock Viper. And now what really confuses you is when they range into something else. Rage. Rage. It's a rage. So we've got the, now it is the Range Viper. And oh yes, one other thing before we move on from the Rock Viper though, before we go into the Range Viper, is Metalhead version 2 shares the same legs. I mean, you can see there's more paint on that. So he shares the same, whoop, shares the same legs. Definitely, you know, Metalhead version 2. So if you wanted to do a custom of Rock Viper in pink with pink shorts, what the hell? What the heck is up with these colors? I don't know. Someone had a fashion nightmare when it came to Hasbro. Now, the 1990. Oh yes, sorry, we have to finish off the Rock Viper first. The Rock Viper also has a third version, and that's the 2003 Python Patrol. Now, we'll show you on the phone if it'll come in clearly. And that doesn't look too bad at all. So I have yet to get that one. And I believe they come in a 6-pack for 2003, which was pretty cool back then. Back then they had a lot of cool things. So we go into the Range Viper. And the Range Viper is also 1990. And he's all in blue, right there. Got his hand up. And now I don't think I have his gear, but I might have. Yeah, I don't have his weapons, but I do have his backpack. And it is. I just had it in my hand. Oh, here it is. I do have his backpack. So again, there you go. Looks pretty cool. Oh, I might have his knife too. Anyways, he does have a knife. Now, does he share any other parts? Oh no, there's more Range Vipers. Oh, I don't have this one. And that is the rare ones we were talking about. I think it was either a collector's club or an exclusive to 2006. So, who was this one then? But not a 2000. Oh, maybe 2003? I did not write this down for this, because he's not showing up in the thing unless he was called something else. Skullbuster. So we We have Range Viper in this one right here is 1990. Then we have the 2002, I think that's the one. 2002, and they would have called him Skullbuster, but he was also the Range Viper. Range Viper. Now they do look cool, and then they also came out as a Royal Guard, and it's not listed here, so that's why, you know. And I believe that could have been a 2000 and, don't quote me on this, 3 or 4. It did come in a 6-pack as well. But yes, that is a Royal Guard, and that even looks like something out of 300, the movie 300. This is Sparta, and here, this one also has the same body as the Armored Cobra Commander. So, and then you can make a custom Rock Range Skull Crusher. Skullbuster. Skull Crusher would have been cool. Oh, that's the next version of this Viper. So, as confusing as it gets, we'll make this pretty clear. That's the Rock Viper. This is the Range Viper. Oh no, we did not get dominoes. Range Viper version 2. Alrighty, so we're not confused. Now we're going over here to the Wolf Pack. Oh, I remember watching an HCC Hooded Cobra Commander video, and someone donated 3 of these Cobra Wolves, and wow, I was amazed because, you know, who army builds those? I certainly do. And as you can see, there is more on the shelf. There's another one there, and another one over there. Just quick. So yes, now I only have 6 so far, and I did want to try the Sharpie thing just to see, but you know, it gives it an off, like a purplish color. So I mean, for the silver it might work, because so I'm gonna have to go over this with paint, because this guy was just like a cheap pickup, but he's actually in still very nice condition, but his insignia is worn off. But anyways, the Ice Viper. Now I do have another size somewhere. I only have 1 set for my 6 drivers, and as you can see, the paint might rub off, so Sharpies do not work as great. But the silver one might work for accenting, like the weapons and stuff. And now these are a little bit harder to open. I'm gonna have to pull this off of here. Oh, another thing is, you know, the Snowspeeder from Star Wars, this body for this vehicle has a similar thing. We're just gonna take a quick look at the vehicle up close and personal. Just we don't have the Lazy Susan. I did look for one, but the back, you know, kind of reminds you of a Snowspeeder. Kind of. Man. But anyways, now underneath here, I don't know if this will come into view, but there is slots. There is slots here and here. Now I think you're able to actually do something with this, because maybe they were meant to fold over or fold down. I don't want to break it, but you know, that might be one of the interesting things that we might not have noticed. Now there is 4 missiles here, and there's 2 up here. There's 2 ski missiles, and you know, you're supposed to flick them off or something, but you know, you just use your imagination back then. And it also had some jet skis. No, it had some more skis on the side, so you can pretend you're snowboarding. However, if they would have put a jet on here, we could have had some jet skis. Not water skis. Now the laser cannon, obviously, you know, a lot of times these canopy tabs do break, so you have to be well aware of that as well. But again, this is a great vehicle, and it does hold, well, 6, 3 on each side, and then 2 more, so that's 8. And you know, there's quite a bit of detail in this. It's not a bad Not a bad vehicle at all. And you know, someone said it's a tandem canopy, but I always just say dual. You know, tandem is like more for like trailers. And one bad thing about white is, you know, sometimes the figures do get off white and they start yellowing. So that's a shame. But oh well. The fun part about the O-rings is you have to eventually replace them. Now we're going to put some more light on these figures. I mean, they do look cool with or without a mask. And I believe I would use mine as like a red ninja. And well, we would talk about the red ninja, but we do have a surprise. Oh yes. Oh, one other thing before we move on. The 2007 exclusive, or Collector's Club, I think. You know, that there is another one. So that is cool. I wish they would have remade that one. We're almost out of time, so I'm going to get into the other thing really quickly here. And that is Super7. Yes, Super7. We're getting 4 more figures. Oh, great. My phone's acting all stupid again. Anyways, we're getting 4 more figures. So I'm just going to go like this. The images come from Full Force, and he said Mike. But we've just got him here. Go to Full Force, his channel there, and you can watch the whole thing on it. We're getting a Serpentor, Ramar, and the Fatal Fluffy. Here's the Serpentor. Also, who else? Toy Habits also has the same images from Full Force. I'm liking the head sculpt. However, the arms might not look as muscular. So, again, he might not be as beefy. Now, does the plastic look a little cheap? I don't know. But, you know, it is a cool figure. And this is from Toy Habits here, just so you can see. And Full Force, you know, Full Force on YouTube. You can check that out for sure. But Fatal Fluffy, you know, does he get the small version with him too? Or is it just a one figure? Now that Ramar looks a little interesting. You could have Conan the Barbarian. This is totally out of place with G.I. Joe. And another thing is, obviously there'll probably be an exclusive. Because, again, there's a little space for something. So, I didn't have the full images here. I just wanted to take a quick look at what it looks like. And, again, go to Full Force. Full Force's channel here. Chris Diagnostic 80. Chris McLeod. Go to his channel and definitely check out the video on it. He's got a full video on this. So again, there's more images for it, but you can check it out on his channel. I'm super excited again. I mean, Serpentor. Yes, I could use a new Serpentor because, well, they get brittle. You know, that gold plastic does get brittle. So I'm liking the fact that we're getting another Serpentor. But I'm hoping we get an exclusive army builder of some type. Whether it be a Cobra Soldier, Viper, Cobra Viper Pilot, or Viper Pilot Officer. You know, those were some cool figures. And what other ones? Well, we just love Vipers here. Cobra Officer, Cobra Soldier, you know. If we could get something like that out of Super 7, that would be fantastic. But if they do a Viper, please keep the head sculpt. You know, we want our head sculpt of our Viper, 86 Viper. Don't change that. Don't ruin that. You know, you could try to do one exactly the same size head sculpt with maybe a removable helmet. That would be fantastic. Like, that's what fans want. You know, if you're getting a Viper Ninja, like, geez, there's so many army builders for Cobra, and this is why we love our Vipers. Like, just fantastic. And don't forget about the other lines. You know, you can order your Ghost today. And Delta17toys.com. Sometimes I say the name wrong and I forget about the toy part. And then we have the Ghost figure from Call Sign Longbow. And don't forget, those figures should be here in the spring. And, ooh, more duty fees. Anyways, thanks for watching. We're out of time once again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the videos with others, and get your wolf pack. Ow! Cobra Wolf! Ow!